Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. Here I am going live for no reason on what's the date? I'm just joking. I'm here with G Sharp, and here we are together. I don't know if anyone will arrive or not, but I'm trying to expand my horizons and go live. And I believe we are live.
Yes, I think we are. Hi, Lisa, and everybody out there that will see this on the rebound.
Total rebound.
Yeah,
And
it's going to be a rebound.
I'm kind of ready to go for tomorrow. And I think it looks so cozy at night that I wanted to show it, except the sign will be changed, ladies and gentlemen. It won't say the Loungers of the Year. But, and of course, the bungee cord won't be hanging over there either. But we just wanted to come at you wildly and talk about nothing or something. Go ahead, G, take over.
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you that last night I had a private StreamYard, and
Yes, you
some
did.
really wonderful people showed up. Some surprises that I was just, thinking about today. And yeah, it was a really great evening. We had some really fine people show up. And that's kind of why I'm not showing myself tonight. I have to admit something.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's light. um, Leo Medic was noticing my posture last night.
I know.
And
I
it's
thought, my
true.
God, I was fidgeting like a madwoman. I thought he'd use me as an example, but go on.
No, that's okay. It always seems I'm always the example in the classroom. Um, Yeah, he described my postures. Actually, it is poor. I give it that. And he pinpointed the fact that I have neck problems because of the way I'm sitting. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sitting way back, like couch potato-y, and it might look weird to those. So tonight I'm behind my Daria icon.
I'm sitting on the buddy bench, and we have people here.
Yeah,
We have
hello.
Watcher, Buddy Bates, and 100. 100. I knew you over at the Hartman gang. I'm going to say hello. Hello and welcome. I never go live without a reason, without a purpose. So I'm changing that in the new year right now anyway. Should we invite people up? Do you want to come up, Watcher?
Yeah.
Got sour cream. I'm sure. Anyhow, what's going on, 100? I'm even smoking out the window. Yes, indeed. I was smoking out the window. Okay. Go ahead. Let's talk about last night. Well, because we probably have a lag. Oh, if somebody wants to come up, what do I do? Like, I'm only on StreamYard. Do I send her a private link or?
Uh, I would just put it in the chat. You know where it says invite in your bar across the bottom there? It says invite.
Yes.
Click into that and you'll pick up your stream.
Oh, copied. And then I can just put it here in the
Yeah.
comments. Okay.
Yes, and if you go over to YouTube, you can pin it at the top, but it's up to you.
I'll just put it here. And
Sure.
Watcher's eating pretzels. So I
Yeah.
doubt she's going to come up. But Buddy Bates, whatever. I mean, I pretty much know my loungers. If
Yeah,
I don't want you to come up, I won't let you.
that's right.
Yeah, that was really fun last night. The one guy, for those who have no clue of what we speak, she had this area where we just talked. We didn't record it or anything, but one fellow came over and he went by Ogre, I think, but it wasn't spelled that way.
Yeah, it was Ogra with a bunch of numbers behind it. I wanted to call
Yeah,
him Okra, actually,
I
but
know. He wouldn't agree with it. He's like, well, I really don't agree with a lot of the like esoteric hippie stuff. That's what he said. But I thought it'd be fun to come over, and he was supposedly going to be a big skeptic, and he like turned out to be perfectly delightful. So
yeah, no, he's not. What was interesting, though, about this gentleman is that he had an accent, and he was telling us that he lived in the Midwest, really high up because he could see the aurora borealis at times. But I swear to Jilly Beans that he had, well, I didn't know what else to swear on.
that we're on a stack of cheeseburgers at the very least.
Okay, so I swear on a stack that this man had like a Scandinavian, I'm guessing Finnish accent, and he explained it that he had a speech impediment, which people do. I mean,
I
I'm not.
did detect the impediment.
I know, but I've Lisa, I've never met anybody with a speech impediment that sounded like they were from a foreign country.
Oh,
Ever. This is a first. Okay. First for me.
you didn't have that little thing to drink. Anyhow, what's going on tonight? Tell us in the chat, everybody, what's happening. What are you doing? Buddy Bates is eating ice cream. 100 says hello. Yeah, that's me. And that's really it so far. Whoever's here, if you're here, press like. I have no idea what's going on YouTube. Maybe I should go over and look.
Yeah. I'm over here.
I'll do that. You
too.
take over and I'll just go look.
Okay.
Oh, you are on YouTube?
Yes. I just said hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay, well, then I don't need to go over if you're over, do I?
No, everybody's cool.
Hey, I'm going to give a sneak peek for the show tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. See, I keep thinking it's Saturday. It's Friday right now. Not Saturday. Anyhow, the reason why I got everything done super early is because I have to get down to the barn tomorrow and get my stuff out of there. So here's a sneak peek for I'll show you what we're doing because I haven't put it up yet. Oh, where the hell are you? We're doing this. The VAT game, VAT, Visual Aid Triathlon, ladies and gentlemen. See, we have whatever that's called, Pictionary, and then Lounge of Fortune, and a new game called MLS, which is memory lounging style. Let's do a Pictionary one right now. I'll do this, and then I'll do something like really easy. And then you'll be ahead of time, or you'll be ahead of the game. Here goes, I'm doing this. What is it? Kate. Kate's here. Kate, I lived in central Wisconsin and often saw the aurora. He may have been from central Wisconsin area like Rosholt or Iola. People were still speaking Norwegian in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I thought that might be the case. I'm going to say hello to
I'm
Kate.
going to say so too. He had parents that are probably Scandinavian, and he just, you know how you talk like your parents, you kind of do.
Yeah, he sounded like sort of like Kate talks. I think you have an accent, Kate. Can you guess what this is? You're allowed to guess G sharp, and then you'll be one ahead on Sunday.
Okay, let's see. The Pope in the box.
No. Just tell me what you'd like to say, and I'll type it for you. Oh, 100's, I think, talking to Watcher. Watcher says, I don't have any glasses on, hard to type and read chat. Okay, does anybody want to guess what this says? Oh, look, Vegan Doll's lunchtime. What are you working, third shift or something? Or second shift? Doll is here. Oh, I can put things up. I always forget. Yeah, look, I'll just show you what everybody's saying, darn it, even though I'm covering up everything. Okay. Wait, what happened?
Sacrament in eyebrows? I don't know. What is this, Lisa?
100 says, I don't have an accent. I live in Alabama. Oh my God. Kate says this. I love it. Bless me, Father, for I have a big nose. Okay, first of all.
Okay, Kate, you get this. Can you hear that?
Oh, a little ding, a little ring. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what this says. Blessing in disguise, ladies and gentlemen. Blessing in disguise. Get it? He's blessing him. That's my sign always for in. That box with the arrow, that always means in. And then that's a disguise. Blessing in disguise, ladies and gentlemen. Kate, I'm wearing a now and again shirt with the location of the lake. What's the nautical something or other?
That is a really cool sweatshirt. I like that.
Nails and rings. Nails. I've got rings on my fingers and bells on my toes. Oh my God. Working on being lazy housewife. Woot woot. Blessed Groucho packages, says Watcher. Okay, anyhow, is there anything exciting you want to bring to light? I have a corn again on my foot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm treating it right now. It will remain treated till 11 o'clock tomorrow.
That's the thing with as you get older, things happen to you, and then you get rid of them, and they come back again. You know, it's just cycles.
Yeah.
Cycles. Okay, yeah, I do have something. If you want me to share, I'll tell you something I learned.
Kate, you're cracking me up. Yes.
Who?
Kate.
What'd she say?
She says, Ja, hey, I have such an accent. My English sounds like I speak it as a second language. And then Water Street. All good things are on Water Street. I love how you pay attention, Kate. It's early where you are. It's late where I am. Where is everybody? Like, I know Watcher's in my time zone. 100 lives in Alabama, so I think you're in my time zone, aren't you? Pennsylvania, Eastern. Kate's over there in that other land known as Vancouver Island. Dolls is in Colorado, I think, or are you not there anymore? I forget. You don't have to answer any of these questions. Go ahead,
That's true.
G Sharp.
Oh, where was I? I don't know where I
I
left
have
off.
no idea. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can say that it was really trippy last night. We had a private stream that anyone could come into, and we had some great people. But what was really trippy is having people celebrate midnight New Year,
Yeah,
and you were in 21, and I was
yeah,
sitting in 20.
yeah.
You
I
know,
was in
and
the New Year first. In fact, yeah,
it was time space continuum is trippy, when you're anyway. I just I just went off on that.
it was really wild because like Elbow and I clinked in the New Year. I with my coffee, he with his beer. And then he left. And then for a long time, it was just, I was living in 2021 and they were all not. Do you
Yeah.
want to come up, Kate? Kate, do you want to come up? There's a thing here.
Yeah, Kate, please come
Oh
up.
my God, Kate, do it.
I want
Kate,
to I want to
wait,
hear your
wait, wait,
accent.
wait, Kate, wait. I don't know. Look, I'm not drinking, but look, 100 says, could you show us the corn later? Maybe after a few more drinks. Up, Watcher's coming up. Okay,
Yay.
here we go. Hi there, Watcher.
Am I alive?
Totally, we're live, like right now. So,
Oh, you
Watcher,
can hear me good.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, there's my little microphone thing. Hello, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yippee.
I know. Yippee-yi-yo. Okay, everybody's telling their time. Central time for 100, 9:56. Vegan Dolls, 9 Mountain Time.
Yeah,
And I know about Kate.
I'm just under 8 o'clock here Pacific.
And I am 11 o'clock on the dot. Zoe's
I'm
here.
11 o'clock too, so we're both central.
Can you let me know what the weather's going to be tomorrow, Watcher? I always get her weather.
Oh, well, actually it's not moving your way particularly. Right now we're getting snow. We got mix of that like rain sleet crap. But see, like your area's getting rain.
Freezing rain is just casual.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know how it does that training, but it's moving northeast instead of moving southeast.
Okay.
How it usually does towards.
I could look at my map, but it's kind of hard to read in the discotheque.
Don't you use that like weather bug thing? You can
No,
look up.
I just ask you.
It's a little app on your phone, and it shows the radar,
Oh,
and you can see.
I
But
do have a little.
anyway, so
Go ahead.
so yeah, so it's going to be snowy and cold here. I don't know what it's gonna. It's like 29 right now, and they were saying that we could get like maybe 3 inches, which isn't a big deal for us.
I remember when I was young, you know how my brain works. Mom and Dad had one of those blooper books, and I was just a young kid, like 11, 12, 10, something like that. And in there was a Johnny Carson one where he talked about Helena, Montana. Is that the right place? Got 6.
Helena
got 6 inches last night, and I didn't understand what was so funny about it. And Mom and Dad are trying to explain to me in a very, I don't know, appropriate manner. Well, a gentleman's penis is alleged to be 6 inches on average. They're trying to be all technical about it, and like, Helena got 6 inches last night. Get it? See, I'm not the only one who didn't get it.
trying to explain a double entendre to you.
Yes. And I guess they felt I could handle the truth or whatever, the hideous truth. Happy Dacre. Oh my gosh, Tom Hartman gathering here. Dacre's the lounge singer. Look, lounge singer in the lounge. Sharp, are you familiar with Christopher Hitchens at all?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well then forget it, because Dacre's puts me in the mind of a young Hitchens. I could go find a picture of him.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
So
Very casual, whatever. I'm going to smoke.
So what's the topic of discussion tonight? Are we just anything like
uplifting,
potpourri tonight, or what?
Yeah, as long as it's not hideous.
I have something I can bring up.
Okay, bring it up. Throw it up too.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna
now-
put myself. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put myself on mute so that I can smoke and not interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
I will too. I'm gonna smoke out the window. Go ahead, G.
Okay. Well, you have to start with the song in mind. You know, Aruba, Jamaica, babe, I'm gonna make ya, whatever it was. Okay. It's kind of like, you know, old anxiety. I get about 5 words, and there you go. I'm going to share this because I learned this last week. I was talking to a guy who lived, or lives, I should say, if Lisa will share that.
Oh, I was confused. I thought there's another smoking and G sharp one to come up here, and there isn't. It's here we go.
Okay. Milk. Okay. So he lives in Aruba and he had a flag behind him. So I looked up the flag and I asked him about it. And it's really got some interesting culture to it. The red star, if you notice, is very nautical, very compassy because
It is.
they feel Aruba points the way in some part of the Caribbean. And it's the color red to represent the indigenous native people who live there. And it has white around it for the beautiful white sand beaches that go all the way around the island. And of course, the blue represents the ocean. And he said that the two gold lines had a lot of stories. A lot of different stories came in, but mostly it was people that acquired gold, you know, that obviously building the foundation of the island's government was on gold. And something else he said. And then he mentioned giants. And I totally perked up because, you know, I've been studying islands and I look at their flags now. And there's something interesting about islands and flags. They all seem to have these, not all, I shouldn't say that because that's not true, but a lot of them seem to have these like stripes on them. So I'm in this year, I'm probably going to be delving into flags
And fun with
and
flags.
giants.
She lives for giants, ladies and gentlemen. What are your feelings on giants in the lounge today? I guess it is the lounge if it's over here, right?
Yeah, let's take a
Giants.
little poll. Yeah, do you believe that there were giants in our past? I'll just leave that a simple question. Do you think there's a possibility there were bigger species of us?
Well, I mean, scientifically, I mean, you have to have physical evidence like skeletons. And I mean, we do have, you know, the anomaly of giants in our societies. I mean, that's been documented. Whether or not they were a dominant population, I don't know. I don't see any evidence that's been presented to that effect. But I mean, there's so much that has been hidden that we don't know. We only know what we know, what we've been shown. So there, you know, anything's possible. I do believe the existence. I don't know as far as like colonizing in a dominant population at one period in our history. I don't see any evidence of that.
I see. That's a balanced view, I think. I mean, I don't really know, but Sharp knows quite a bit about it. Do you feel they were dominant or do you feel they were just there in the background?
Oh no, they ran the place.
Do you feel because of the buildings and whatnot that we see with the huge everything?
There's so much. I mean, I this would totally dominate your show. I didn't want to, you know, run too hard.
No,
But
it's all right.
yes,
It's not a show. It's just a casual chat. I'm going to like put up cute things people say.
okay. Am I still here? Okay.
Yes, you're there.
It felt like I just fell out of the whole thing. I don't know. Well, just briefly, yeah, I do. I think that they dominated the world at one time. I don't. My personal speculation, my humble opinion, is that we came from a race of giants and we had all these different catastrophes. And I'll stop right here.
Kate I see you. You're lovely.
Hello.
You are stunning. I do have a question. Is that you now or is a youngster in that picture? It looks now like you now. That's you now. In your little picture. Say something. Oh.
Kate's not talking. Hi, Kate.
Should we whisper?
Just wave.
Oh, she has a thing in her ear. Just wave. Okay. We're glad to see you. Do I have to whisper? I don't have to whisper, certainly.
We're all staring at Kate.
I know.
But gee, I would counter your theory.
Okay.
Throughout history, we have documented over the past 150, 200 years that the population on average has been getting taller. For example, I'm 5'7", and that was an uncommon height for most of the girls that I grew up with. Most girls that I grew up with were all like in the 5'2" to 5'4" range, so I was abnormally tall. And that was evidenced by every time I go shopping for pants, everything's 2 inches above my ankle. And the same thing with men, and if you look at it, through history, or all the prominent figures, through time, people have gotten, the tall people have been the anomaly, and that the average population has gotten taller in general.
No, that is true in this current cycle of our civilization. Absolutely. I was going to finish that with that. I think that we've gone through a series of devastations, really bad catastrophes. And each time humans have gone underground into caves and those types of, facilities. And when humans live in a confined environment for a couple of generations, we start getting smaller to fit the environment. Animals do it too. If you put rats in really tiny things, they'll stay small versus their brothers and sisters who could roam free. It's just that's how nature works. It adapts and modifies. And I think that each time we go into these devastations, we've gotten a little smaller and smaller. But there could be definite periods in each of those cycles where the beings started gaining height again because they're outside, they're eating better, sunlight. Over.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. I feel like I should whisper. If you want to capture someone's attention, whisper. Back in my absolute total, I'm an atheist and I don't believe in anything except science. I thought that, because I was told that all these giant things were all faked and everything. And I believed it. I don't know why. I just did. And then I don't think they're all fake. I think some are, maybe. Giant bones and such. But they're kind of all over the place. I don't see how they could be fake that much. But I do appreciate what Watcher's saying because, I get it. That's a healthy way to look at it. But then, I understand what G Sharp's saying too. And I understand what Kate's thinking. I don't know.
Good one, Lisa.
No, she said something. See, she hasn't
We
quite
all know what Kate's thinking.
I know, Kate. You have,
Don't creep me
But we
out.
can't. But we
Oh,
can't talk
God.
about. But we can't talk about it on YouTube.
Oh, what are you having tonight, Kate?
Here, I'll just type in what Kate has.
I was
I have a
doing prosecco last night, but nothing today.
I'm going to get some coffee for my new jug. I'm going to show the jug.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Let's see the jugs. Ah!
Oh, I forgot to mute myself. You can hear.
Here,
that
I'll
stupid
show you
people
my
again.
jug. No,
I knew it.
not really.
It's a stainless steel deal, and I've been looking for one, and I found one, and I got it.
That looks like one that you put beer in, Lisa. That looks like a growler.
You could. It can keep things hot for 12 hours or cold for 24. And I slept with this beside the bed. Hot coffee in the morning, warm. Osama, you want to come out?
Osama's here.
Oh, yeah.
Osama, come on, buddy.
Come on, Osama. We can get all the awards everybody's won can be taken care of right now. We're
Come
live.
on, Osama. I want to see you.
He's transitioning from his remote viewing.
Oh, that's right. I'm really excited anybody showed up because I'm going live for no reason.
I was just sitting here and my alert went off and it said you were live. I'm like, live? on a
Yeah.
Saturday night, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's Friday
It's
night.
Friday night.
You thought it was a horrid mistake.
Okay, so I'll tell a really quick little funny story while we're interluding here. You know, we went to Pennsylvania to visit my grandchildren. We had a glorious Christmas visit. So wonderful to see them. It'd been a long time. Anyway, driving home, it's about a 9-10 hour drive, and we got like 3 hours away from home, about just outside of Detroit, Ann Arbor area, and we started hitting the snow, and we had to drive for about 80 miles in like whiteout conditions where we couldn't even see like a foot in front of us. And of course, you know, like my butt cheeks are still not completely unclenched from that ride. But anyway, the next day on the news, here it is, the end of December. We're driving through all this. Next day on the news, they're talking about all the slide offs from the snowstorm and everything. And there's a picture on the news of some guy with like a 35-foot boat on a trailer that he was all in the snowstorm, and he ran off into the median, and you know, the boat and the truck got separated from each other. And I'm laughing at these pictures. I'm like, only in Michigan would somebody think end of December in the middle of whiteout snowstorm, that's when I'm going to move my boat.
No, it's not a girl chat, Dakers. We have Osama here and this old stoner, and I don't know what 100 is. No offense, I don't know.
Oh, are they saying it's girl chat?
Yeah, and we have Buddy Bates was here.
I'll start talking deeper.
There you go. Okay, we'll start talking about manly stuff if that's what you want.
Well, I mean, Mr. Watcher's over here. I mean, if he wants to put in his 2 cents worth so we could, you know, elevate the testosterone level in the room if it's necessary.
Cute.
Nobody laughed.
Yeah, I just put the link in here, didn't I?
It
Oh,
might
wait, I
have,
didn't. I'm sorry. Here.
yeah, it might have scrolled up too far.
There you go, Osama. And we want to see you.
Well, you guys can't see me.
I know. I'm saying us. We want to see Osama. We want to see you too. But I'm sitting on the Buddy bench, still here laughing. Says Buddy. How many people are using marijuana this evening? I can't because it's illegal in the state, and I never do anything illegal.
Mwah.
I just drink beer.
Okay. Is there a particular?
That was wine, wasn't it, earlier, though, Kate?
What?
Okay. Is there?
Weren't you drinking wine just a second ago?
Nope. That's beer.
Oh, my goodness. It looked like a bottle of wine.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
Sucking right off the wine bottle.
It's locally grown hops and locally produced beer, and it's called 33 Acres of Life.
Nice.
And it's 4.3% alcohol. Relatively little bit alcohol, but I can't take much.
Yeah.
But I used to be a better beer drinker when I was younger.
Oh, I can't either. I drank I had some wine at the store the other week. There was a lady that came in and gave this wine thing. It's the kind that doesn't have the sulfates. Is that what they're called in it? And it was healthy and really good and all this jazz. So I had a little bit. And I immediately felt warm and goofy I'm talking a little bit of wine. I had a Long Island iced tea I think it was last year or something. And I was completely gone. And I drank it over the period of like a couple hours, just one. I know they're strong. But anyhow, us witches are planning our next full moon man sacrifice here, 100.
What date is that?
100 is stoned to the rat. And of course, this old stoner, it's using me. It's using me.
Full moon sacrifice.
I live for TOS, by the way. TOS, I feel bad because I don't get to look at your stuff.
Well, I guess the guys are spared because the only full moon sacrifice I would want to do would be there's a couple women on my list, but.
Well, you know.
What are you drinking, Lisa? Coffee?
Oh, yeah. 7 and 7. I like those. I like Crown and 7, 7 and 7, any kind of blend in 7. And I like vodka tonic and beer. When I want to have a beer is when it snows the first time, but I didn't have one this year yet. You know what I mean? I haven't had one lately.
when I'm having a big girl drink, it is an old fashioned.
Oh, really? With the
I
muffin and everything?
Oh, muddled whiskey. Oh, yum. I'm a whiskey girl.
I used to make those. I'm going to go take my legal substance.
Okay.
I'm just going here. I don't have to.
Matter of
Oh,
fact,
wait, add number 5. Look, there's Osama.
Asaba!
Hey,
Yeah,
Osama.
I'm gonna mute in case I pass gas.
Osama.
Put my ears in. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. And we can see you.
Hey, Osama. Can you hear me?
Hello, Kate. How are you?
Hey. Well,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. I have something for you. You know what they say about a man with a bald head? Wait,
If he meets
you know
another
what?
man with a bald head, they can put their heads together and make an ass of themselves?
No, you know what they say about a man with a bald head?
What?
Um, Wait, I forgot the joke.
Hi, Lisa.
If a woman looks down on a man with a bald head, that must mean she enjoys what he's doing.
Oh my God, we have a
Cool.
full house tonight. Stonerd's here. Osama, Kate, Watcher,
Wow, look at this.
Lisa. Your
First day of
husband-
the year, everything's taken off.
Look at what Vegan Doll said. Okay, tell the joke because I'm confused. Start again, Kate.
Okay, I guess I screwed up the joke, so I'm going to tell it the way it's supposed to be
We'll
told.
just start again, pretend like it never happened.
Yeah. You know what they say about a woman who looks down on a man with a bald head?
She's lucky.
Close. She must be enjoying what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't get it. Can you explain? Should I ask Mother? I gave Mother. Well,
I think your mother was a swinger.
Oh, she's wild. I gave her kind of a crude Christmas card. There were a couple of reindeer on the front, and it said, I don't know, Prancer's upset. And the other one said, why? I don't know how it really went. And then the answer was his wife went to Vegas and blew $8 or $100, not $8.
Well, your mom's obviously a wild woman because she plays golf, right?
Well, yeah, she did.
And everybody knows that when you play golf, it's about foursomes.
That's true. And swinging. Yeah.
Don't putt around and get your ball in the hole.
Go ahead, Osama, you're looking extremely snackish this evening. I'm going to mute.
I'm going to buffer. I don't know. I was just buffering. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We allow you to buffer. We understand that happened. So anyway, go ahead.
I have a joke.
Okay.
It's an engineer joke. So you may not want to hear it.
That's the joke.
No, that's not the joke.
Oh.
It's this trio of a doctor, a priest, and an engineer out golfing. And they're playing they get about to the 4th hole, and all of a sudden there's this huge backup, and they can't go anywhere. And so they see one of the course workers and they ask him, what's going on? What's all about? These guys up there, they're shooting all over the place. They have no clue what they're doing. And so the guy said, oh, those are a bunch of blind firefighters that, lost their sight when they were fighting the fire at our clubhouse. So we let them golf for free. So the doctor says, oh, I know a very good ophthalmic surgeon, ophthalmic surgeon. Is that all right? I'm going to see what he can do for those men. So the priest says, oh, that's very touching. I'm going to say a special mass for those men, So the engineer goes, well, can't they play at night?
Okay, I get it. I think. Cloudy's here.
Heartless. We're
Wah,
heartless
wah,
bastards.
wah.
TOS is painting right now on this live gig. Cloudy, I'm live for no reason. Actually, your little sign's here that says you're on with the year. But I'm changing it tomorrow. I'm not done setting up really. There won't be a bungee cord in the lamp.
TOS, are you drawing an orb?
TOS, what are you doing? Whose music is in the background? I demand answers now. I'm going to start to get silly. Oh, I have the Bigfoot socks on again.
Hey, where are your toe socks?
I can go show them to you. I have a corn. My corn is back. It's in the same locale. Do they tend to reoccur in the same place? I cannot believe I'm asking this. I'm so young and vibrant.
Most things
Oh.
do.
Mine has a favorite spot on my right foot, big toe.
Okay. Watcher's the one who diagnosed my corns. God love her.
We show each other our feet on video. It's quite enthralling.
Totally. That's on me. You look trimmer.
That's what video was created for, you know.
To show our corns. I wish TOS, can you hear us? Hello? Tell us what you're doing. We want details.
I don't think he's got his mic on.
I don't either, but he's doing something to like, I'll give him a solo layout. Wow.
There you
Ooh.
go. I had myself muted because I don't know
Hey, Ella.
how the sound.
You got a second?
I'm just painting I've been doing a bunch of airbrush stuff, and with fluorescent colors, and yeah.
Come on.
Check this out. I think this will work. I put some white down on it. Now, on black shirts, it looks the coolest. Is that glowing for you guys?
Yes, it is.
He does he uses all kinds of different things. I mean, you're really versatile, I guess. I don't know what the word is.
Renaissance man, Lisa. That's the word you're looking for.
Is it? Oh, here's dolls. This is like an all-universe Brady Bunch intro. You know what? Let's practice something. Well, I wanted to practice doing like possibly Hauser weird square. Hi, hello there.
Can you read what that says?
Oh wait, hang on. Let me just make him.
That's
Is that Princess Farah number 4?
You can't see it well enough.
I survived 2020. It says.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
You are fabulous. Hi, Aila. Is that Aila?
Hey. Hi.
How are you?
Good.
My
How
hand
are
is
you?
like huge. I'm delighted. This is such fun. Oh my goodness. All right, I want to try a house of weird squares.
Cool.
Where during the game, like we would all come up, and then how would we do it? We'd have to get together before.
watch. Or listen.
It's on Lisa's channel.
Cool.
Is this on your channel?
That's on mine, Lisa.
Okay.
I know it's a talk. I never go live for no reason. I thought, by God, I'm starting a resolution. I'm going to do it. Here I am. It's exciting as hell, isn't it? Janet's here. Janet, do you want to come up?
Come on, I'm hip. Come on,
Yay,
have
Janet.
fun.
Total fun. You might not know how, but let me try this again here. Okay. Hauser weird squares.
What are we doing?
I
Like
just
Holly,
think it's
like
fun.
Hollywood? How's your weird?
I think G Sharp had the idea of I'd have a panel for a Sunday, and one of us went out, like it would be like Hollywood Squares. We call it How's the Weird Squares, and one of us would have the right answer. We could like ad lib and like, you know what I'm saying. And then whoever, I don't know how it would unfold though, but
But
I'll
it'd be fun if you could get a bunch of people up here and have, people in chat
Hi, Dylan. Thank you. Dylan's coming at us from Columbia. Am I right there? Press 1. No, okay, Janet, I'll show you how.
I think it would work. I do have my mic on. I think it would work, but I think we probably have to do like a rehearsal to kind of like get like a
That's
rhythm
what I
of
mean, yeah.
like you'd have to be like the mistress of ceremonies, and
It
then
would
you'd
be
have a
even
panel,
better
and
if you did that squares.
we'd already have gotten all the questions, and those of us that were going to get the answer, you know, like how we talked about how you'd have the answers already given
Right,
out, and then you could
right.
either give the answer or give a bluff.
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think of the idea, Kate? Let's run it by the loungers right here. Okay. I get the middle square. Okay. Janet, you click on this thing called StreamYard. She doesn't have to have the program, does she?
No,
And
no, it's
Drop
really simple.
Drop another link, Lisa. Maybe she
I just
can't
did,
scroll
right.
back to your original link.
It's right here. It's under where she asked how. So,
Okay, Janet, just click on that and follow the prompts.
I hear POS spraying wildly. Oh, there's Aila. Oh my God, there's like 12 people here. I already gave the sneak peek for the game. Sorry, you missed out. I'll give another. All right. The Lounge of Fortune style is going to be like musical. All right, here. It's easy.
By the time we get to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong.
Yep.
Wow, you got it right away.
It's not that difficult.
I love Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Joni Mitchell.
Where's my thing? I know it's a loaded question. This is what we're doing on Sunday, which I think is tomorrow, and it's not. I hope Janet can come up. Look, I normally don't like panels. I don't go live for no reason. I'm letting loose. Pretty soon I'm going to smoke pot and drink beer.
Woohoo!
I don't have any beer or pot because it's illegal here in my state. I would never do anything illegal.
Hey, Stoner, that's a t-shirt, right? Is he doing a t-shirt?
I don't think he can hear us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a t-shirt.
Because I'll barter with him. I got a really nice bong I'll trade for that t-shirt.
How sweet.
Smoking,
Sounds like a
smoking,
fair
smoking.
trade.
Yeah, a
This
real
one
fair
here
trade.
is like taken now.
Oh, wait. I have to get to
What'd you say, Stoner?
This one is taken.
Oh, bummer. Will you make
But
another one?
I have like stacks of t-shirts that I've been doing practice stuff on.
Cool.
White ones. I have all kinds of white ones.
I don't mind white.
What fun.
See, I have a whole bunch, but they do glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That one glows real nice.
Very
Yeah, it
cool.
does.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll have to exchange emails and stuff.
Well, yeah, I have a whole bunch of them, and I decided that I was waiting to give most of them away until after
The
the
survival.
new year.
Right.
You know, because then it's. I mean, I did write one of them. I went. One of them says, "I will survive 2020."
And we break out in song.
I
I
know.
will
Same thing.
survive.
My singing Tourette's. Thomas has been here already tonight.
This one here is one. This one it was made specifically. This one is like a kind of a special order.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys. I'll show you the. Here's the reference, and the reference is black and white. I mean, oh, you guys can't see it in the dark. This doesn't glow.
Oh, yeah. I love skulls. I love skulls. That's great.
This is who was it was like a famous guy and another guy. That they did like a daily video or a weekly video for 1 year, and after 1 year, they deleted the whole channel.
Oh,
I can't.
Oh, kind of Banksy-ish.
And one of the guys is one of the big famous YouTube guys.
Would you call
And
that would be almost like installation art. Think about it.
I don't know exactly what it was, but they did like a daily thing.
Yeah, and then take it away. That's absolutely
What's it called?
installation art.
called,
It's kind of brilliant in its own temporary way.
Unis, Honest or something like that. Let's see what it is.
Look at the chick with the boobs hanging out here that he
Yeah.
painted.
Unis Honest, Markiplier, and that's
She's on top of a guy with a gold helmet looking down.
Oh my gosh, she is.
What does that mean?
Oh my God, we've been on here 46 minutes. This is ridiculous.
what were you guys looking at?
Your girl back there.
Which
but we're
one?
having
Aw,
fun.
Janet.
That's a Lady Death. That's a comic book character. And then this is some Frazetta stuff. I put that on a T-shirt for my daughter-in-law. And I put this one. Can you see that one? Can't see it. Some from Frazetta stuff. I did this other thing earlier.
Oh wait, I can remove Janet here.
Wait, 100 Perdido? I'm hearing myself. I'll talk softly. You just turned 21 today, is that right?
No, the Century turned 21 years old today. Good observation.
No, okay, 21st century turned 21 years old today. Oh, I
No,
see.
Janet, I'm glad you're having fun, hon.
I see what he's saying.
I feel
I
like
thought we were having fun. There's no math allowed.
Well,
That's
21,
I'll
20.
Lisa's rule.
I'll totally fit right in.
I
No
know.
math, no math,
It's a little better with it.
no nothing.
I have my glasses. Do I look good to you? I can't use them this close though. I can't hear Osama. His lips are moving. Osama, play us a number. I really wanted to use that one song you and Handbone did, but I thought I'd get in trouble because the title was something about stoned something. I'm really paranoid about, getting a copyright or getting something taken away or
I'm not.
Nice one, Kate.
what's that?
Well, I streamed earlier tonight and I played Pink Floyd "Wish You Were Here," the whole album.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you stream and how do I not know about this? You have a life without me?
That was
And this is how I find out?
on my TOS Studios channel is where I streamed earlier. Not on my old phone. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, here.
Okay. Tell us the story. Osama, say something. I can't hear you when you talk.
Is everybody muted?
I don't know, but I'm not muted. Weed and math don't pair well together. Lisa, good to see you too. Hope you may have some Hangout app block time. Not sure if you received my last messages, XO. I might have. I'll check though for sure, Dylan.
Someone turn my mic down. There we go. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. I'm going to have a bite. Get your mind out of the gutter, Kate.
So G
Oh, that's a
sharp.
math.
G sharp. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
I can.
Ayala saw the 7 crystal skulls when they were on tour.
Who, what?
Ayala, who was just on here with me, she went into the city and saw the 7 crystal skulls when they were on exhibit.
Oh, nice.
She said it was unbelievable. The
Yeah.
energy was just
That's what people are saying.
wow.
Yeah. Yes, this is me. This is
What
what I
are
look like
you
when I go
doing?
grocery
Oh my
shopping.
God. Get out. Okay,
That's me when I go to the bank.
Yeah, that too. Yes, I have to make an appointment to go into my bank like this.
Ugh.
So, but I chose Celtic this time.
Very nice theme.
I thought so. Okay, I'm back out.
Oh.
Oh, I
Wait,
lost my headphones. I'll be back.
Watcher left. Watcher. Was that an accident or is it time for you to leave, Watcher? Okay, it's 11:38.
Okay.
I want to see Dylan. Hey, Dylan, come on in.
Yeah, Dylan, come in. Dylan's very cute. I saw him before.
Well, if he's from Colombia, then for sure he's cute.
Yeah, Dylan, do you want to come up? I'm serious. Come on. Come on, Dylan.
Drop the link again and maybe
What
he
time
can.
is it in Colombia? Wait a sec. Somebody wants in. It's Walter. Okay.
Somebody's coming.
It's Walter.
My
Hello,
internet
Walter.
just dropped out on me.
Uh-oh.
My Roku and my phone, everything just went dead.
It's a conspiracy. Do you want to do show and tell?
I must have been thinking naughty thoughts.
What's new?
The thought police. All right, I'm gonna drop out and come back in.
Hey, did anybody have fireworks last night?
Yeah, they were blowing them off here.
Big ones
Um,
here.
We had a big heavy rainstorm and a fog came in, so there were just a few last night here on the island, but this evening earlier, there were tons of fireworks every place.
Yeah.
I didn't
And-
hear it.
Probably pretty good for the environment, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
think?
yeah, and the
Yeah.
dogs.
What is
I-
it? Nothing like smelling that napalm in the evening.
I know.
Whatever it is.
For every minute that I could see fireworks, I was telling my husband, there goes another $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's probably even more than that because some fireworks I watched this evening were quite spectacular. And I live on the 16th floor of a building where the tallest building in town is 23 stories, but there are only 3 buildings that are this high. So we can see all over the city from where I live.
Nice.
Hey, that sounds cool. I'm sorry, I'm picking my teeth. Even though you can't see me, I will still narrate my every move,
Of course.
Okay.
as is my nature.
Pick me a winner.
Do you want to do show and tell? Oh, Osama.
That's great.
Osama's looking really snackish tonight, don't you think, Kate?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a crush on Osama.
And
You wanna-
Nicholas and
Want to see a picture of young Osama?
yeah, on the horse.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I can come back in here.
Let's see if this will work.
Oh wait, here, yeah. I think I did one of those on your. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Osama, there. Yeah, kind of tilt up a bit. Yeah,
Here, wait. Let me do this. Is
Wow.
that better?
for your birthday card, I did one of you.
Whoa.
Oh, nice writing there. Look at that.
God, Kate's having an orgasm.
Yeah. Well, we like horses.
No, I'm not.
We like
That's it.
animals. We
You
like
would
people who
know.
can do that. Yeah.
Ah,
That's really cool, Osama. Really nice.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Amazing.
This
Yeah,
horse
pretty it is.
was a real challenge. They blew his mind at the track, and he was so inbred he couldn't stand himself. He was more like a dog than a horse, but as you can see, very athletic.
Yeah. Ooh, look at those
He needed
muscles.
to be a movie star.
For real, was he a movie star?
No, that was his calling in life after the track. Instead of being he was really good at doing dressage and eventing, but there were some days when he just didn't want to do it. And if that day happened to be a competition, sorry, you were out of luck, because he was not going to cooperate. He would just have this. He had this uncanny ability to say, "There's no one on my back."
Oh, yeah.
That is you, isn't it, Dylan?
Look at Dylan. Oh my God.
But it
You're a
is
doll.
Hear me?
it is you, Dylan, right?
Yes, yes, I am.
Because your name says something different here, and I get paranoid.
Yeah, but look how cute he is.
He's precious. Let's give him a solo layout. Oh, excuse Kate. She's Kate.
Yeah, it's me, but it's got a hard delay. Like it's got a big delay.
What time is it there? What day is it there? What planet is it there? I don't know. What is that noise?
Someone needs to change the batteries in their
I think it's
fire.
got some delay.
Like, I'm
in the
confused about. Oh, I see. Here, this is better. See, look, Hollywood Squares. We need 2 more Old Stoners in the middle. And somebody can ask a question and, G sharp to block or Osama to win. I don't really know how the game's played. I haven't watched it in years.
Well, we probably would have like the answers or pretend like we have the answers, and Chad has to guess if we're true or false
Right.
or something like that. We're gonna have to watch some episodes. I don't have memory retention for Hollywood Squares at the
Can
moment.
I be Poland?
Yeah, oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Totally.
I want to be Rosemary. I always loved
I'll be Charlie the little
Rosemary. She always had the
winemaker.
little bow in her hair.
I suppose I'll be Wally Cox.
Yeah.
Was Lily Tomlin ever on Hollywood Squares?
I don't know.
I don't either.
It seems like it would be a good fit.
Yeah, anything off of Laugh-In. They had Laugh-In people, didn't they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, and they had couples sit in the same square together once in a while too, didn't they?
Yeah,
I think
they
so.
did.
Sonny and Cher, I think, were on there maybe once.
Oh, we're gonna
No,
have
they
to
were
do-
divorced by then.
Oh, they were divorced by then.
Kate's asking you a question. Osama.
I did show jumping and combined training, which is dressage and
Right. I'm going to attend to Zoe. Hang on.
jumping combined, like they do in the Olympics, but at a
Yeah.
much lower level.
Yeah.
Have you
So
ever
I
been
recall
around
we discussed this.
Arabian horses?
Yes, I've ridden some Arabians that were cool. I like thoroughbreds myself.
My sister had an Arabian. It was the meanest horse I'd ever been around.
No, that would be my neighbor's Shetland pony.
I used to train Arabians in Houston.
Ponies.
Shetland ponies are mean.
When
That
I used to work horse shows, we used to fight over who had to go to the pony ring, because the ponies were really obnoxious, the trainers were really obnoxious, the kids were really obnoxious, and the parents were really obnoxious. It was unbelievable, like a bad day when you got assigned the pony ring.
I bet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They have feisty I won't do anything personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And they
one
bite.
pony in your picture, Osama, was that a Welsh pony?
No, it wasn't. It was just a small horse
Oh, okay.
named
Joe
Scotty.
Aw. Joe was a Morgan Welsh. I like that. Oh my gosh, mud fossils here. This is so exciting. I have nothing to discuss, nothing to. I'm going to use the facilities. I'll be back. Somebody take over.
Dylan,
So-
you're it.
Yeah,
Did-
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm very aware. I just had to work on a
You
delay.
would have to be in this room.
Yeah, I was just working on a delay that um, I was having in the main YouTube channel, but I just kind of closed the um,
Oops.
I closed it.
Yeah, you
Sorry for
can't
the
have
video
another
loss.
stream going in the background
Yeah,
because it'll be off sync.
so I closed it and I'm fine now. So yeah,
Awesome.
I was kind of laughing about the fact that the ponies are messy.
Yeah, funny stuff.
Yeah, like it's new to me because I haven't really been with those beautiful animals.
They are something else. Really cool.
So, can I ask you again, where are you at? What,
Me?
where, yes.
I'm in Colombia,
Nice.
South America.
Cool.
Colombia is a big country. Are you up in the
Yeah,
mountains?
no, I'm in the Mir City. Pavement all over, locked down completely. Like doing everything from my musical studio.
Nice.
Close to Bogota.
Not close, but it's kind of in the same status. Like it's the capital city, but really like the most touristical place to be is here. Like here, Cali. They call it the succursal of heaven, like the way to heaven. They call it like culturally, they call it like that in our language. Oh, my videos went,
So,
so I fixed it.
uh,
Yeah.
an area that would be more of a tourist destination than a business hub.
Mm, no, it's a tourist destination because there's a lot of places like rivers and stuff full of nature that you can come like for free, and it's relatively close. But that causes like the places to be crowded. Like it wasn't like that before. And the quarantine just fucked everything up, and now anybody goes out no more.
Are
So
you
everybody's pretty much locked down and restricted down there too.
Hmm. Yeah, like it was mandatory, like coincidentally, if it was mandatory, like everywhere the same day, because I was talking to someone in the UK, and at the same time that um, the law was made of in a statement here to be a rule that we were like forced to be into severe rules of lockdown and restrictions, and it happened like at the same time, like we were talking by here by internet, it suddenly happened at the same time, like in the UK. I got another friend in Japan, I got another friend like in US, and we were all talking at the same time, and it happened in the same times, like the rule was emitted, like like it follows a bigger agenda, so like that's what I'm saying.
Have
Wow.
have I'm not familiar with how your system of government is set up, but the lockdown, was this just kind of like a mandate, an order, or did your government actually implement laws forcing the lockdowns and all of the regulations that they've imposed? And I'm asking because, like here where I live in Michigan, we're under lockdowns and mandates, but we're not under any actual law that has been enacted by our legislature. And I'm wondering if it's the same type of situation in other countries.
Yeah, like they are creating statements, and they make the people believe by the media that it's actually a law, but it's not really modifying the law the writings of the law of each country. Like it doesn't really modify. It's just like a mandatory thing, like that. It's made up as a statement coming from a bigger agenda, and so everybody's just supposed to believe that that's the new status quo.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? This old stonard?
Yeah.
I was gonna see if he'd mute his microphone when he's spraying. I don't think he can hear me though.
Maybe he's busy. He seems like gathering material.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you hear me?
Zoe's driving me to drink. I mean, okay. What is
Can you hear me, Lisa?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks like. Okay. I'm sorry, my internet dropped out.
How weird. Well, I guess that's to be expected. I don't know.
Yeah. So you were saying that your government has not implemented any laws.
No.
These are just mandates that the politicians have declared and the media promotes as rules that must be followed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
Thanks.
how it works here, at least.
It's the same situation that we're dealing with here in America for the most part.
Yeah. And what I found is that it's extremely related to make the people be focused on what they're gonna see through the media, like through the ads and commercials and the programming, like all the
Exactly.
stuff like
Programming.
to see. They're forcing us to see like the same kind of mandatory rules, like programs in which they include things related to the quarantine too, like like giving power to the idea that being in quarantine is okay and we're contributing to the health of the planet, and they kind of pushing everything through the media like the same, like making everyone focused instead of their own life. They want them to focus in a certain content that they're gonna stream through the national main channels of TV. Like I've seen the programs too, because you gotta see them before criticize or try to make a statement of it. So I've seen a lot of the regular programs of the TV, and it seems to be like mandatory.
Hold on a sec. Let me see if TOS can hear me. This old stoner, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. When you spray, could you mute? What?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Kate, by the way, I love your hat.
It's astonishing the similarity globally of all the people that I talk to. We're all experiencing the same efforts being made to persuade our thinking, to inundate us at every turn and every level of our life with this message that they want to promote. And for me personally, the saddest part of it is watching people that I otherwise thought would not be susceptible to absorbing that message just totally swallow it, drink it all in, and
right,
and to the point of almost like not to be insulting, but I feel like the more people believe what's being pushed at them, the more IQ points they lose. That's why I'm curious when I talk to people around the world. Are you getting the same experience? Because I think the only thing that we're all in together is we're all being fed the narrative, the push, the propaganda. We never hear the truth.
Right.
I think the only way we learn the truth is by sharing with each other and talking with each other and being brave enough to speak out. And that's becoming a challenge now too. And Lisa and I have discussed where we have to seek out alternative platforms to communicate. Otherwise, we have to talk in code to continue to be in the mainstream.
I mean, although I enjoy code language, but it gets a bit tiresome.
You know what happened? I'm really deep into this, and I always gotta touch the surface for the people not to get too um, conspiracy way. But I'm really like really deep into all this, and I would like to start by saying that the tribes from here, from our local old culture before being colonized by the Catholics and the Inquisition and the killing and the murder and the raping. And before that, there was a tribe of people that daily they used to talk about their dreams. Like they woke up in the morning, like to have breakfast and stuff in the nature, and they were Indians, local from here, and they used to talk about their dreams. Like, hey, I dreamed about this, and the other said, like, oh, whoa, I dreamed about something similar, and they used to have that culture. Like starting by that, I like the people to think about why talking about dreams in the morning, like it was fun. It was the main culture of the day, everyday lives of our ancient Indian people. Like why it was so important for them and why it's a forgotten culture already.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that the native cultures of these continents have survived through unbelievable adversity to this time, and they've held this knowledge that's essential if we're going to save the biosphere. So that's one of the only places, the science does not give me much hope, but the fact that the native peoples and the Aboriginal peoples around the world have maintained the knowledge of how to live right on a planet and not destroy it, through all of the just horrible, horrible oppression and horrible slavery and all of these people who came, they were just psychopathic, and they were working for, in my opinion, what they believed was God, who I believe was a psychopathic being who was compelling them,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was the same. There was that same being here in the Americas before the Europeans came. They called them Quetzalcoatl, and it's there's a great book by Graham Hancock called War God, which explains a lot of this. And this imposter God has kind of feeds off the suffering of mankind, and he pits them against each other, and he talks to them through various names, but it's the same individual, and it's not really the creator God who is all of us together, that is the one that has existed through all time, that contains all of our experience within it, that we also can embody the experience of that whole being if we are connected. But the things, like you say, the media and all of these things to distract us are just, it's like a giant radio static that's blanketing out our connection with the oneness, so we can function as a healthy population and not a cancer.
Hey,
Well,
that movie.
could I
Remember that
could
movie?
I just add one little thing? That we have been given so much idle time so that they can idle with our minds.
I don't know what idle time we have though.
Yeah, they can easily do anything with the population thanks to the gathering of the metadata. which is something that comes from your regular search in every platform that you use, like your cell phones and everything. Like it's real. Like, what is the main example of that? I was yesterday in the final of the 2020 talking to a friend, and we were talking like from nowhere. We started talking about how Google can predict the things that they like. Like there was in a conversation before even searching it in Google, they was talking about perfumes, like
Ah,
extremely expensive perfumes, and they was really talking about buying them. So the other day, that appeared immediately in the screen of the main suggestions
Hi,
of Google,
Joey.
and something related to a football match that I was going to see was like also in the main part in my cell phone, and many things that I was talking about and I never really searched for them in Google. It was
Well,
appearing like suggestions in my cell phone from nowhere, and from him too, and from other friends too. Like suddenly everyone started talking about how is this possible. Like everyone just laughing about and having a great time, in the end of the year, and saying like, well, these people like knows how to really give us what we want. Like coincidence conversation only. But this means also that they have a permanent monitor on the population. They can, like, that's the reason why it's important, like you said before, maybe talking in codes when you go public, because there's a point in which you get really pursued. I had to close Facebook because I was getting, really problems for, um, you know, some
well,
information, and I had to close even Facebook for
like
blackmailing and stuff.
Facebook and Twitter, I never had accounts on those platforms.
Me
And
either.
being that, well, see,
no.
Osama, you'll understand from, like old school tech. I mean, when you read your terms of service, you realize you're the product,
Yeah.
You're
and
the
you're
product. Yep.
surrendering all of your every fiber of what you're putting in there is theirs to claim and use and discern. And for that matter, so these platforms have become toxic places, and I choose not to participate in them rather than try and fight to change them, because that's impossible. But what I find curious is that when people want to flee to another platform, it may not be large, it may not be, in the mainframe of society, but immediately, because you are allowed to have a place where you can speak freely from beyond the restrictions of watch the words you use, because if you use the V word or the C word, or whatever word of the week, flavor of the week that YouTube decides is unpopular to discuss, if you want to go to those alternative platforms to discuss those subjects, those alternative platforms get branded as subversive sites, where the people that don't know anything about them and aren't curious will stay away from those platforms simply because they've been branded.
Right.
and
That's
and I've chose to look at it from the perspective like, well, if they're going to brand these platforms as bad, then I got to go check it out and find out what they're all about. That's the position that we have been put into, because we are in such an information and communication desert,
Hmm.
where our ability to communicate with each other has an axe hanging over it, and if you step off that line, bam, you're done.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you guys mentioned the factor of communicating like in an honest way and a sincere way in order to get to the main points of the answers of what we're looking for, right? Is by sharing, and it's by sharing like things that are really significant to us. Like I was talking to Lisa in a hangout conversation, like trying to tell her some things about what is important for me and for my day life, because it's the only thing that I can prove, right? That the only thing that I can say that it was effective to me. And I did that just because of the same reason that you mentioned before, because when you share it stops being something that you like consider a treasure that nobody deserves but you, like, staying with the things yourself and dying with it and never share it. Like, why? It's better to share, right? It's better to to share to the people that has the ability to comprehend.
But Buddy Bates, even the pictures
I
made you
agree.
upset the other day. Remember? Buddy
What?
Bates was saying he just looks at the pictures on Facebook, but even sometimes they're upsetting. I just keep Facebook so I can use the private message area. Not sure how private it is, but
It's not.
yeah, I know.
Not.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to have a backup. I mean, my only social media is YouTube, but YouTube is, it's controlled by the big masters. You get too
Yeah,
far into the truth, you're gone.
Oh,
Lisa,
totally.
Lisa, I got a simple question.
I
Thank
wish
God.
it was just
That
Facebook and YouTube and all that sort of stuff. But you just go down to you don't even have to be on YouTube or Facebook or any social media. All you got to do is just go down to the grocery store. All they got to do is flip the switch and nobody knows what to do. It's
right.
terrible. I mean, my son once at the grocery store, he saw there was like a little switch back there, and he reached in there between the cash registers and hit some switch, and it turned all the cash registers off, and they didn't know what to do. They were just like paralyzed for like 2 hours to get everything rebooted and everything. It's stupid how fragile we are, and Facebook and YouTube and all that sort of stuff, that's really just a drop in the bucket when you get down to it.
yeah,
What percentage of people are actually on the platform? When you really get down to it, it seems like you got millions and billions of people on these platforms, and yeah, they are all like manipulated by this stuff. But when it comes down to it, the majority of the people on the planet aren't even aware of the stuff that we're looking at, It's nuts.
Well,
Down to
you can either be over absorbing tons of information, or you can do like Lisa knows that I do, where I'll go for 2 weeks and be off the grid and no information. And actually, I think the people that are spending so much time and attention to the information online, they can't disconnect, so that when they are cut off, that feeling of loss, so that threat of that loss occurring is what keeps people in line and controlled and following the rules, where the people that are offline, off the grid, they're not following the rules because they don't know what the rules are.
they're a lot happier, I'll tell you that much.
yeah. Do you know what we all have in common informatically right now is that we all, in order to have YouTube working, we need to have a Google account linked to it, like
Yeah.
to the cell phone and everything, because the
Correct.
only way to start your cell phone and stuff, you need Google installed. And then for Google, you need your Gmail, and Gmail is basically the one who commands the rest of the apps, right? That you log in, and then Google has the main monitor system, and that's the way that they use the metadata, sorry, to
Yeah.
predict the things that we're going to like in the next days, and just because they have all the information, and a lot of people would say, well, this is good because they can lead us exactly to the products that we want, and they just praise the system. And but at least it's a good way to be here, just talking and sharing, and that's amazing. that Lisa just came up from nowhere with the stream.
Come
And
out of nowhere.
thank
And I have to go to bed. God, I've got to go. I do have to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And panel of Hauser Weird Squares. I can't speak. I got to go to bed because I have to get up early and go to the barn to remove our things.
We should do this again soon. This has really been great. I
Okay,
mean,
good.
I
big
have loved
respect to
this.
all of you. I mean, we are so on the same page.
Thanks for
You
having
know,
us. All right.
I'm just, I feel blessed. I really do.
Aw, that's all
Well,
I would love.
good night, everybody, and it was fun chatting. And peace out. And everybody be good. And tomorrow we breathe another day.
Indeed.
Thank you, Lisa.
And abruptly,
Thanks.
I'm like 12, 13. But G Sharp, maybe you'll get something going that can come over to you.
Yeah, I was thinking.
This
of,
is a great platform.
It
I'm
is.
really
It's-
liking it.
Oh, I
It's-
absolutely love this tonight. And I just wanted to say, yeah, please come on over. I'll probably have one tomorrow. I'd love to have all of you up. And I just wanted to wish everyone a great 2021 and stay frosty.
Thanks.
Literally. I'm
Love
just
you
gonna-
all. Thank you. Everybody
night,
out there, all
everybody.
my friends.
Thank you. Thank
You guys
you.
rock. Thank
My
you so
husband
much
has
for
a ham
being
radio.
who you are.
Osama Jilly Watcher, check your mail Tuesday. And
Okay.
I'm out of here. I'll see you Sunday.
You're the best, Lisa.
I know it.
I love you so much.
I know.
I
I'm
can
kidding.
just-
Thank you.
I could just eat you.
And last this
God
question
love
before
ya.
you go. I had a little question before you go. Would
little
you
question.
please? Yeah, it's related to the captions. Have you enabled, like, voluntarily enabled captions of your own videos?
I don't know. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off. I'm not sure. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to this.
Yeah, like for me, it was surprising that if you're not deciding it, it was like weird that they try to find every single word that you say. Just
Right. I
thinking
wonder,
about
I guess I'll just put this up and I doubt it'll get censored. What'd we do?
Yeah, but I was just thinking about the way that they're kind of measuring what you say.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Well, YouTube, I just want to throw in this before you go. YouTube has this new thing where it'll say you can't put this video up for whatever reasons. And it will say, now can we edit that part out? And you go, yes, they cut that part out and your
Right.
video stays up.
That was
Yeah,
Kate's
they've
video, wasn't
solved
it?
that. Yeah.
The Jillies. It was Jillies. Okay, I'm out of here.
Okay, peace,
Love
love,
you. I'm
and
gonna do this. Love you. Love you. Bye.